Can you miss what you never have known? And can you ache for a place that was never your home? No misgivings or shame, like a moth to the flame, to burn up or fizzle alone. Can you know who inhabits your skin? Can you trust that you won't blow away in the wind?
Hello.
How's it going?
Good, thanks, stuff, man.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
So what's going on today?
We've got STW No Turning Back today, down at the Baldivis Recreation Centre right behind me. Should be a good show.
So what's on the card tonight?
Well, main event, I've got the two matches to start with, two opening matches. I've got the two last matches. So I've got the main event of Hayden Zenith versus Julio, the Philippine Dream, Julio Garcia.
So what's the big difference between STW and ESPW, EPW?
Location mainly. So STW mainly goes like south of the river. Like the Baldivis Rec Centre, we made that our home here. So other than that, smaller show, slightly different crowd, and just different ring and entrances type. So
we're off to go set up the ring?
Yep. We've arrived a little bit late, so some of the rings are already set up, but we'll see what we can do.
What is going on?
Well, at the moment, everybody's setting up the ring. We are basically building it up bit by bit. First the metal, then the wood, then the mats. Only a thin layer of mats on this ring. All the rings in WA are different. This one, I can't even remember which ring's which at this point, so I can't remember the 100% process of putting this one together. I've set up many rings over the time I've been wrestling.
So you normally come and do the setup?
I do the setup. I do setup, pack down, based on my availability, really. Setup, pack down. I've done truck unload at 4 a.m. You know, yeah, it can go on a long time. There are some dedicated people who are constantly doing truck unpacked at 2, 3, 4 at stupid times the next day. Tomorrow I start work at 6:30. I've got to be up at 5:20, which isn't too bad, but I'd still like to be able to get a bit of sleep in, so I opt per setup where I have more time to set up, you know, so I'm rostered on ring setup rather than ring pack down.
So it must be crazy trying to balance that full-time job with trying to be a wrestler.
Yeah, it is, but you get used to it. It's one of the things that it's, you know, dedication to this business is part of what makes it happen, you know, so in time you don't think about that kind of thing. You think about, how can I balance it all? How am I going to make it all possible? So you do.
I'm approaching about 20 years now in the wrestling business. So before I was promoting, I was actually wrestling myself. So I started off in Canada, training with Lance Storm. I've wrestled in America and a couple places in Southeast Asia as well as Australia. So before doing this, wrestling was a huge passion of mine. My career was cut short by concussion issues, unfortunately. So about 5 years ago, I retired. I thought that wrestling was done and sort of put behind me, but people wanted another promotion. People wanted more wrestling in Perth. There was lots of talent here that were looking for work, and good talent too, that we didn't want to sleeve it, you know, to be left out doing nothing. So we thought, well, if there's enough people we can get behind and start something special, we can do that. In 2021, Southern Territory Wrestling was put together. We got ourselves a ring from America and started producing all the stuff we needed to put shows together, and here we are now, and the ball hasn't stopped running since.
Just make sure you guys are in the set. Right, he'll double splashes. That's pretty exciting. That's it. Gives you something, right? You have to. Hold on, yeah, no, beers on here. Here's do the stalling suplex one more time. I have to correct something. Listen up. Because he's like, this is the standard suplex side. He hooks up the suplex first, right? Then you go in like that. Yep. Ready? Hold in. Hold back. 3, 2, 1. Sweet.
So Step Up is a really important part of what we're trying to do at STW. We're, as talents, being the lifeblood of the promotions, we're always looking for the next person. Who's going to step up? Who's going to be the next star? Who's going to produce that? And usually with wrestling cards, you've only got sort of 6 matches that are going to be headlined, which does leave a lot of people out. So we came up with the concept of Step Up, which would be a show in itself. So instead of just a basic pre-show where there's a couple matches and you welcome people to the show, we're going to give them another show on top of the show. So Step Up is the combination of up-and-coming talent, storylines, full production like before the show starts. So it's a great chance for myself as the booker and promoter to look at younger talent to see who can make it up into the main roster and what opportunities there are, and just to see what the talent like coming up and coming is that we have. So that's why Step Up is great.
So we're the main event of Step Up. It's going to be for the Step Up title. Ryan Allen's going to call me out earlier in the show. I am. We're going to have a bit of a gentleman's agreement. We're going to have a gentleman's match. And then hopefully nothing goes wrong towards the end of the match and causes us to all our hard work going nothing.
Basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to put on a super athletic contest. Basically that it is me trying to bring out the best in him and gives the audience a tease of, oh, maybe he could outshine Ryan Allen, who's been around longer.
And you're the inaugural Step Up champion.
Yep, won the Rise of the Warriors tournament last show to be crowned the first Step Up champion. It was a very big night, doing 2 matches in one, having a match of a lot of big men, Blake Walker, who you'll see tonight, and then having another match with Faisal Ali, where that guy is just flying around the ring, jumping off the top rope on top of me. He's like 40 kilos, but you feel it when he's jumping off the top on top of you.
So how does it feel being that first champion? What does that mean to you?
It took me a long time to process how it felt, to be honest with you. A lot of pride and honour that they've put me in this position to kind of represent an emerging brand. And hearing how the reception from the last show, the ticket sales from the last show, it's a big honour to be a part of something that seems to be emerging.
So is this what we would call a rub? Having someone in that sort of more experienced wrestler for...
In this case, yeah, I kind of am within the circumstances, yeah. The point really is, he is the Step Up champion, he's the inaugural Step Up champion, and we're trying to build him as a staple and as a star. Like, he's already good, but we're going to get the audience behind him even more, and that's even against someone like me that's already more established and has been around longer, especially in this area.
And we want people to view people in the Step Up brand not as a developmental, not as a second company. We want people on this show to be viewed as people who can be on the main show.
Get the audience to ask the question, oh, can they beat such and such, or can they go the distance with somebody else? You know, that's on the main show. Yeah.
That's what we do things. Oh, yeah. So yeah, he hit the sick kick from here, and then he powders out until we do a run or something. Until I hit the backsplash, enziguri, both of the ball. Yeah. So we're in the final stages of doors about to open. Yeah, I'm just standing here looking good, mate. You know, that's how we do.
So what's on the card tonight for you?
So I am in the main event tonight. So I got a match against Hayden Zenith. Hayden Zenith, I've been watching wrestling since I was a kid as well. He actually started away a long time before me. Something that I used to watch as a kid. And we've been friends for a very long time. So pretty excited for this match. Yeah. So and it's the match is for my championship belt. So currently I'm the Southern Territory Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. And I reckon we're gonna tear this roof off tonight. It'll be good.
Yes. That's better.
Now you must call him daddy.
So the first show, gigantic success. Online engagement's fantastic. General admission tickets plus Step Up outsold standard general admission by a factor of 7. It doesn't seem like much, but it's a good sign of things to come. Okay. I didn't mean for this to be SmackDown, but it looks like that's the direction we're heading it up.
That makes me cry.
So just a safety reminder, harassment of any kind, zero tolerance. So and that includes primarily I'm talking about fans. If fans send you messages I know this may seem strange, but like that stuff's inappropriate. You guys shouldn't, even on like your gimmick accounts, you should get harassed on your gimmick accounts, okay? And I think we all know sort of like the clear difference between someone yelling something out during a match and a fan asking you for feed pics. Like, that's like, there's a clear, unless that's your thing, you know, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge, but
I've got nice feet.
yes, please, and just come talk to anyone. You guys should probably know by now who you can come talk to if that stuff's happening, okay? So Chili, Tatiana or Chili? Chili, she is now working in a creative capacity, okay? Yes, feel free to direct questions related to Step Up Manager to her if you feel comfortable. So if something's going wrong or you're not comfortable or anything like that and you don't want to talk to me, no offense taken. Let's all welcome Bailey. He's coming to us from STW. He's debuting with us tonight.
Okay, so moving forward with our outline of how the show is going to run, we've had a lot of people, obviously, we have some normal things. We've sort our run sheets out, you guys come back to us, we work together till show day. We kind of want to cut a bit of that middleman out and make it that we have the skeleton moving forward and that the main parts of the booking and the creating that you guys are doing are either done in your personal time or when you guys are here. But in terms of how we'll actually go moving forward is that, so after this show, in the next week, we will be giving you the next run sheet. So that'll be the first copy. You guys will have 2 weeks to get back to us, and if you have any issues, any questions, queries, or even any suggestions of what you guys want to do on the show, you have that 2 weeks to let us know. Once that 2 weeks has been finalised, the run sheet's finalised. That way you guys have at least 2 to 3 weeks where it's all the same. It's going to be the same story, unless obviously someone's injured, something big happens, and we get to change it, we'll update you. But essentially we want to make sure that the shows are already pre-booked at least a month beforehand. And that way we all know what's happening, we all know who we're going to. We put the agents on there as well, so we'll be letting them know as well moving forward that they'll be having that way you guys can either set up group chats or something like that. The agents will know the skeleton, and so in terms of if you guys have big spots that you guys want to do, or if you guys have questions about how to get to a spot, those questions can be answered by them, by your agents as well. They already know what we kind of want and what we see, and they have the run sheet as well, so they kind of can already see how we want things to happen. So as long as we do that, it'll just make it a bit more of a seamless process. And then with social media as well, I'm going to be putting up the roster. So for anybody who wants to participate in that roster, it'll be pretty much that I will be setting up a date and then giving everybody a day, and that'll be when your promo will go up, essentially, for whatever it is that you're involved in. If by that day we haven't received your promo from you or we haven't heard from you, you just get graphics. That's it. We're not going to do post it 2 days later, do this and that. It's going to be ready on that day for it to go up, and then that way we can get it sorted out.
So it's 50%. I will always do my 50% of it, but the other 50% of self-promotion has to come from you guys. Yes. Please, give us a special.
So tonight, I'm in the main event here at STW, Southern Territory Wrestling. I'm wrestling the heavyweight champion, Julio Garcia. So really looking forward to it. Julio's been champion for about 3 months now. I've known him a really long time, so it's really an honour for me to get in the ring with him. It's the first time we've had a match together in any capacity, so it's going to be really good. Earlier on this year, I did win the STW Championship. I didn't particularly like the way that I won it. I had help from Robbie Hart, which kind of made it was a bit complicated, and Chris Target had asked me post-match as to whether or not I was a man enough for a rematch to defend the title. And me being me, and sometimes, you know, I let my, I don't know, I get in my own way sometimes, and I said, sure, no worries, I want to do it the right way if I'm going to win this title, and then I lost it pretty much immediately. So so tonight, yeah, it's a big deal for me. Hopefully I'll walk away with the gold, but just going to take it as it comes. If it doesn't happen tonight, I'm sure it'll happen again soon. So,
I noticed you have a big impact when it comes to sort of helping coach through matches, because I saw you a lot at the ESPW showcase working with Ryan and Jordan.
Yeah, sure.
Do you want to sort of explain what that is in terms of...
So, I've been wrestling 17 years now, and I'm at a point in my career where I really want to give back and help guys that are like trying to, you know, make their way back up the card, or like trying to make their way onto a main card. I really want to try and help and support them, give them like advice based on the experiences that I have had, the things I've done right, things I've done wrong, what I learned from them, and yeah, you know, here at STW, I help a lot out with the Step Up crew, you know, helping them formulate what they're going to do with their matches and things of that nature. And then at ESPW, you know, I'm one of the figureheads, like in terms of running that promotion. So for me, yeah, it's really important to give back, and it's just something different within wrestling. Right now we've got a cut to the card match. Earlier on today, helped the young guys that are up and coming, you know, put this match together. Like I spoke about earlier, taking that sort of mentor type of role, sort of fell into it. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what these guys do. Yeah, the whole match is a bit of a complicated match. But yeah, the point of the match is that you're trying to capture the card on the pole. It's always just returning to the points of the match. You know, sometimes these sorts of matches, people can forget that that is the purpose, is that you're trying to take something down, you know, whether it be a ladder match or a whole match. The purpose is to get that, capture whatever it is that's there. So like I told them, just make sure you keep returning to that point and don't forget that that's there. Now, a lot of people, especially like the newer guys, if they're put into, you know, a bit of in the deep end of this sort of a match-like stipulation, they get a bit lost, so they just find themselves off track and they just start doing moves for the sake of it. So
single match that's wonderful. And this will be STW Step Up Championship. He is your first Step Up champion, the Neon Thrill Seeker, Noah Green!
Absolutely. Ring the bell.
With other rock for the past 4 years, which doesn't surprise me here about others, because you're all homeless, uneducated, and unemployed individuals. My name is Jack Parler, and I'm the main attraction of professional wrestling. Yes, my name is Julio.
Do everyone a favour and, you know, make you shut the hell up, maybe. I was at the back and I was speaking to Toxic Train, and I don't know, were you dissing STW on Step Up? I reckon Step Up's actually not bad. What do you guys reckon? Remember, I'm the STW Heavyweight Champion. You diss on STW, you're dissing on me.
Wrestling for about 10 years now. Started off at a company called All Action Wrestling. Wrestling there for almost 7-8 years until COVID hit. We did a break during COVID, and now STW started up, and I got the call up, and here I am. I'm currently the STW Heavyweight Champion. So been champion for a couple of months now. I've had a couple of title reigns. They've it's been pretty good. Yes, I am Filipino. I'm half Filipino, half Italian. And the Philippine Dream, I guess I got it from. There's a lot of Filipinos out there that wish they can move to Australia. So it's like it's a lot of Filipinos' dreams to come out of the Philippines, come to Australia, make a better life, make a better living for their family. I guess that's where the name came from. So I've watched wrestling ever since I was a young kid. Watched wrestling. I used to stay up late at night with my dad watching WCW. So back then there was a TV show called Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and after that there was WCW. It was late at night. My dad stayed up with me, and even though he had to start work at 5 o'clock in the morning just to make sure I was up. I got to bed safely as well after watching WCW because you knew how much I loved wrestling. So unfortunately my dad never actually got to see me wrestle. My dad passed away in 2013. He'd be happy to bring us over to Video Easy, get those 5 weekly movies at $5, and went straight to the wrestling section, picking all the wrestling DVDs and watching that all day and all night. He'd be happily to sit with us. It was tough, obviously. He plays a big part of my wrestling career. Obviously, like I said, he knew I loved wrestling, and he was happy to watch wrestling with me. Starting out and debuting at All Action Wrestling, I definitely had a moment to think about him. That was back, in 2015 when I debuted, and I know he's above me watching every match I wrestle, keeps me safe and making sure I leave one of my matches on, leave all my matches safe, and still going.
We're a team, remember?
A team, we're done. Go.
Oh, come on. Just here to support you, bro. Come on.
Come on, everyone, know we love Broski here.
Points in the last 10 years, like parts of your career highlights or stuff that defines you?
So I was in November 2022, Ambition 1, I wrestled with former WWE star Carlito. That's a match that I'll hold close to my heart for the rest of my life. Unfortunately, a week before my match with Carlito, my sister lost that battle in rare condition for 2 years. She passed away, and I was the day before my match with Carlito, so it was pretty tough. And in the headspace I was thinking if I wanted to wrestle or not. But I remember the morning of the show, my mum said to me and said, your sister wants you to keep going, and keep wrestling. So you gotta keep doing what makes you happy, and my sister knows that wrestling made me happy. So I went out there and I wrestled Carlito and put on one of the best matches of my life. So yeah, it was good. So like I said, special match and I'll hold close to my heart forever. I could pretty much go anywhere. It depends on how I want to pursue it as well. If I keep working hard, I can keep wrestling around the world. I've already been to America, back to the Philippines. I've wrestled almost every state in Australia. The dream of being in WWE is there, but it's a bit hard with having a wife and 3 kids and working and having a normal life and working. Never say never. You never know what will happen. But,
Damn it!
So, what on earth just happened?
Probably hard. Goddamn, put black mist on my face.
Can you explain what I just saw?
So, part of Robbie Hart's gimmick is that he spits a black mist in some people's faces just to gain an advantage at the end.
So the match started off as a normal...
As a singles match, yeah, but it was meant to be between Zenith and Julio, but then Robbie Hart came out and just attacked Zenith with the belt, and then I believe kicked Julio on the nuts. I didn't see it properly, but we can see it back in the footage, but yeah, just straight kicked him, so it was about to be called off. He tried to put Zenith to a table, but the table collapsed before anything could happen, but slashed him again, slashed him anyway. And then it turned into a singles match between Robbie Hart and Julio, and it started. And then Zenith came out of nowhere and attacked Robbie Hart with a steel trash can. Turned into a triple threat, and it's like, screw it, whatever.
Looking at Tom's story, wanting to be, he's currently a referee for your promotion and wants to move into wrestling. What do you have? Any comments on?
Oh yeah, I mean it is a tough transition, and Tom's done the great start. A lot of people get disheartened in wrestling when there's not spots open, so people go, I don't want to try it, or I kind of give up. But Tom was smart and able to be like, well, is there anything else I can do outside of wrestling to get my foot in the door? And there was an opportunity to become a referee. So instead of just becoming a referee, he worked his way up to become the senior referee and really one of our best referees that we have here. So his journey now is getting that extra bit of experience of being in the ring, seeing how things are happening, being there in person and understanding it from the referee's point of view is quite important growth for that character. So seeing him now where he is and itching to get in the ring, it's a really exciting process because we're almost at that edge now where he's done his referee course, he's been a top referee for a while now, he's just breaking into that wrestling world now. So it's exciting watching his story and his progress.